Hello everybody, welcome back. Christian's here and today I'm going to do a vintage review of the Nymph. The Nymph safety razor for women, made by the CHRILLES company in England in the 60s. It's made for females, but it's a safety razor, so why can't I use it? I bought it on an auction, but I could never imagine that it was so small. Look at the handle. It's so small. And it came along with a blade, Nymph blade, but I don't think this actually is a razor blade. It must be used 100 times. If it is. So I am gonna put a Lord blade in, which I have used 2 times before. And the length of the safety blade is quite long if you compare it to the comb's length. But I think it fits, but I don't know how it will work. It's a nice piece. As I said before, made in Morecambe, England in the 60s. CHRILLES later became a factory which made plastic of all kinds. But in the 60s, for a short time, they did this safety razor for women. And when I bought it in the auction, I could never imagine that it was so small. It's a nice little box to it. Made in England. Very exciting, very exciting. It's light and it's in mint condition. It's quite nice, but I don't like the blade stick out so much there. The CHRILLES did a special blade for this kind of razor, but you can't get hold of those now. It's impossible. But the angle looks quite good when I look at this blade. So I'm just gonna put some hot water on my face, and actually I'm gonna have some pre-shaving oil, and I've been lathering up my Finish soap with my horsehair brush, and I'm good to go. Some American Crew with the eucalyptus. I have almost 2 days growth, and I have got Ed Wynn and his solo album in the background. Ed Wynn is the guitar player of the band Ostrich Tentacles, and I just love this solo album, I must say. Well, this is a precaution because I don't know anything about this razor and I'm a little bit afraid actually. But that's how it should be. Once again, a review for the first time and all that. Well, I got oil on my hands. I just have to rinse that off. As you probably noticed, I've got some light problems when I am recording. I've got my iPad and it flickers a little bit, but you have to live with that. Here we go, Nordic shaving soap, birch, and my horsehair brush, which hardly doesn't have any bristles left. I need it on my chin and neck. Well, I don't know anything about how popular this model was or anything, but As a travel razor, if it's good, it must be a perfect choice. Here we go. Oh man, the blade sticks out some. Oh, ooh. The blade is very exposed. I have to be very careful with the angle. Okay, they made their own blades, and maybe I'm crazy doing this. It actually doesn't feel good at all. Oh. It does not feel good at all. The blade is too exposed. I can't shave with this. I cannot shave with this. Okay, I bought it on an auction, the Swedish Tradera. Oh man. Oh, I can't do this. Well, well, that's how it goes. I couldn't use that one. I had to abort that review with the Nymph razor. I'm sad to say, but such things happens because if you're as dumb as me, you're buying stuff in auctions, vintage stuff, and don't check things up, you can't use a new double-edged blade on that razor. So I finished this shave off with my Gillette Tech, my old English sheepdog. I mean my old English Gillette Tech, of course. I like this one. It's very nice. It was one of the first vintage razors that I bought. So I'm just gonna finish up now, and next time have some Lea. Next time I hope that I can use a razor that I can use all the way for shaving. The Nymph one, well, I'm gonna put her in a shelf and probably not take it out again. Maybe just to show people some vintage stuff if they're interested. Okay, as I said before, next time will be better. Goodbye. Thanks for watching anyway. Goodbye. One more thing though that I've been thinking of. Many reviewers, when they do their last rinse after shaving, they say, I'm gonna rinse in cold water now, just to close the pores. I don't like to rinse in cold water. I think it ends up the shaving session such a terrible way. I don't like it at all. I want the water to be hot when I'm rinsing off all my shave soap and everything when I'm finished. How about you, guys and girls? Do you rinse with hot or cold water? I would very much like and appreciate if you would like comments on that. When you're finished, do you rinse with cold or with hot water? Goodbye. Står du med din pensel alldeles ensam och du målar i svart